Legend of Total War here with part 7 of my Crusader Kings 2 Let's Play campaign as the Karling Dynasty Empire of Francia. Alright, so previously we took a few more territories from the Umayyads, but the main thing that took most of our time was taking Sardinia here, which was very difficult because the Byzantines... It's just not as easy to take settlements away from them as it was the Umayyads. I still need to take this away from the Byzantines. Now this war over here is 33% already done. Another thing is that our vassals are not happy with us because we raised them for so long. We've established the Kingdom of Italy now. This guy created the title of Galicia, which I really didn't want him to do, so I need to take that off him. I want to give him Andalusia instead. Alright, let's keep going. There's still a lot more reforms that need to happen. We can usurp the Emirate of Toledo. That's not really a huge concern for me right now. Now if I increase crown authority, vassals can no longer fight each other. Let's do that. So like the situation where the Kingdom of Aquitaine declared war on Bavaria, he won't be able to do that. Now that's only going to apply for everyone that's actually within the Empire of Francia. So for example, Aquitaine and Middle Francia won't be able to declare war on any one of the vassals. However, Italy, because it hasn't fully been transferred over yet, it's still 99 years left to go, Italy will be able to press their claim on Aquitaine, for example, if that was the case. After 100 years of us holding onto it, then they won't be able to do that anymore. Now, our king is, well, our emperor is quite old. But that's okay. So they didn't manage to assassinate him. If they were to do it now, it's fine. Alright, now, if I was to look at this, can we declare war on you? We just need to wait out a couple more months and then we could do it. And then that would give us all of Iberia. I mean, we still gotta get this as well. Now, I did say that after we've taken Iberia, which includes this, we need to start conquering Britannia. Oh my god, this is stupid. Okay, good. Alright, so we can increase military organization if we want. That'll certainly help us in war, because we do end up taking attrition here and there. Alright, let's grab that. Okay, also, since we don't really need to build the spy network anymore, send them back to Constantinople. I've got to research more of these texts. So we can see here these are starting to research more now. And all of that comes in handy. So we've got a lot of money. Let's see what else we can build over here. Is there any more settlements that need to be done? Yeah, we got one here that needs to be constructed. Anything else? One here. There goes all of our cash. So the truce is expiring with that very soon. And they lost all their holdings over here. I totally don't expect Bavaria to win this war. However, if... God damn it, how many texts am I going to get? Alright, if this could go, I just need like a handful of more votes. It might end the war if we do it, so no, we're not going to get his vote. Just send a few gifts. Just cheap gifts to try and persuade them to vote. And we might be able to keep Bavaria where it is. Just need 6 more votes. What are you doing? Why did you raise your levies all of a sudden? Probably just, oh yeah, to do with the revolt. Okay, we instituted medium crown authority. Does that mean this... No, see, I needed to have that done before he presses attack. Oh well. Now we've got more crown authority. It's increased the minimum amount of levy that they can give us. But people aren't going to be happy that we've increased crown authority. Still, it needs to be done. Has declared Pomeranian invasion of Scotland. Really? I wonder if I can offer to join the war. Who is this? Our sister. No, 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 no. We don't want them creating East Francia. Motherfucker. Oh well. So that'll need to be revoked from him. So the King of Pomerania. We can imprison him and just take it away from him. The thing is, I need his support. Who's this? Our nephew. I want you to stop doing that. He's not a big deal, just... Should easily be able to capture it. I've just sent Aquitaine in to sort it out. Alright, also I did say that we needed to ransom off a lot of these prisoners. Because we've got a lot. So we can make a bit of cash out of this. Who's this? Count of Seville. Yeah, send him off. Just basically clear out our dungeons. Got a gold mine in here. God, why isn't that clicking? So we're making a shitload of gold by doing this. Okay, that's seemingly all of those that we can imprison. That we can ransom, I mean. So you're going to jail. So yeah, just it's 25 gold, easy money. So yeah, there is no way in hell that Bavaria is going to win that. Alright, we can now hit Hispania. But like I said, this stuff here being raised too long, it's a bit of an issue. It might be better if we have a defensive war, so like, deal with these guys. But I'm quite happy to let him continue to try and get Scotland. I don't know how he's going to do it. So what's this? Pomerania. He's just going to sit there, is he? Well, I don't care. So he's not supposed to hold that title. Doesn't have any other children yet. So his heir is this guy here. Let's get him married. Alright. She's an adulteress. Yeah, not a good idea. Both of those are too old for you. It doesn't give us any options now. Oh well. The thing is, while he's holding on to the Kingdom of East Francia, see how it says here, Duchy of Alemannia being incorporated de jure into the Kingdom of Middle Francia 24 out of 100 years. That's going to start going backwards. So yeah, we really do need to, who's this? The King of Bavaria. He's going to lose his title anyway. So we need to do a bit of consolidating. I don't want to have to do this, but we need to have the transfer of East Francia into Middle Francia, and the sooner we do this, the better. So, it needs to be punished. There's also a good opportunity for us to make a little bit more cash. Because these armies here don't cost me anything to raise. And also, we can see exactly what is owned by his territory. Like, we need to take this territory out of him as well, because that's supposed to belong to Bavaria. And we can see the territory out here needs to be transferred in. So, for example, this guy here, Kingdom of Pomerania. I'm going to revoke... Let's see, which title shall I revoke? Okay, if it says maybe, we need to wait, because it needs to say yes, otherwise we run into issues. Just, let's just hit their regions. Get some easy war score. I think we should try to hunt down one of their armies, but let's just take Dijon first. Because he might have at most about 10,000 men. And we'll have double that. Have you had any children yet? Okay, good, you've got heirs. And our daughters have both died. But, you know, that happens. Oh, he died. That's actually kind of good. Because, does that mean that the claim is... No, you're pressing your claim over Bavaria now. So how old are you? 3 years old. So, Aquitaine is... Oh, and they went fighting against them. Easily beat their army, but the problem is, you know, trying to catch them. just keep moving along this line here for the time being. If he comes near us, we'll get him. Otherwise, capture the settlements. So we get gold out of that. I need the gold to reinvest into my settlements. Because now that we've built up all of our holdings here, I think... There's still one over here needs to be done. Now that it is done... Oh shit. Actually, that could work out well, because he's locked them in place. We can get down there and reinforce them. I mean, he might be defeated, but he'll catch them. Doesn't really matter. What's he going to do with it? Now we need to actually upgrade these settlements. Make bigger barracks and stuff. The fuck? So these two armies here ran, but we still got... Oh, okay, we did win, but only by a very small margin. We lost a lot of troops on that. Still gave us war score. That was a bit of a disaster. So have you had any children? No, I mean, we already checked that. How old's she? She's old, that's the problem. You're probably not going to end up having any children. It's going to go to your brother. So what I might do is actually revoke all of his titles and just hand it over to him. Because he's going to hate me now. After we take that kingdom away. I don't know, we'll see how we go. So yeah, time of consolidation is needed. I'm wondering if I should have gone after this. Oh, the motherfucker's capturing settlements. Missed our chance to get him. Okay, we've almost won the war. There it is. Just capture this just for the gold, which there probably wouldn't be any. Oh, a little bit of gold. Okay. Enforced demands. He goes to jail. We need to take his shit away from him. So, I mean, we do need him to like us, but like I said, he's not supposed to hold onto East Francia. I should have... This could have easily been avoided if I had just created the title myself. But I didn't have enough piety anyway. Now, all of these territories will have to be retransferred back in there. So... Luckily, he still actually does like me. If we keep granting him more titles... Because how old is he? 41. The thing is, he's going to remember the fact that we revoked a title from him for far longer than he'll remember the fact that we're giving him titles. We also need to retract these territories as well. They don't belong to him. So if we have a look at Tyrol, this guy here is the Count of Tyrol. We can retract this. It says someone... Okay, he's owning these titles himself. He's not supposed to. We can get them off him later, so at the moment I'll just retract Tyrol from him. So again, he's going to hate me for that. But he's a traitor, so it won't matter too much. Anyway, it's Aquitaine who we really need. That's the real power here. Alright, I don't think I can take any more from him. Yeah. What I can do, though, is press claims on these territories to take them away from him. And hand them to Bavaria. But of course Bavaria is going to be fucked. So maybe we'll wait on that. So I'll just release you, actually. Now, we've got to start getting all of this back under his control. So this here, what is this? The Duke of Alemannia. I'll need to claim this. Because I can't just transfer it because no, he's de jure vassal. Oh, I should, it doesn't matter, just revoke this. Because I could destroy the Duchy of Alemannia. Alright, then we'll grant that over to you. Need to transfer him over. Okay, well that's good because I needed to revoke that stuff anyway, so grant. Yep, that belongs to you. And also the thing of Thuringia. Take that. I need to reclaim Franconia. So what I need to do is make sure that we hold on to these. Oh, I've got the Duchy of Benevento. Okay, that can be handed over to them. All in due time. We'll sort some things out first. So we'll get your French, revoke this. He might just give it straight back to you, but this is how we transfer East Francia into Middle Francia. So just need to make sure that all of these guys here are French, because if they're not, they need to be evicted. Good, they're all French. So now we can grant him Franconia. That transfers over. Now we're low on piety. So we need a holy war. We've got plenty of troops. We're not at our strongest, but that's okay. Holy war for Asterius. This will also destroy the Empire of Hispania. We probably... Oh shit, we don't have that many troops from him. Probably don't need that many. This is 9,000. Probably just my major troops. These ones here will do. I guess he... Oh, hang on. Maybe he doesn't like me as much now. Let me just check. Right. The long range bonus of plus 32 certainly helps, but he's a title claimant on the Empire of Francia. Now, when he has children, they'll lose that claim. All we need to do is capture these two settlements there and it's done. Also, our piety increases, should be increasing faster because piety from vassal buildings will be... as we continue to expand and get more temples, that increases. Just need more holdings. Okay, another thing is that we've got to really be working on fixing this shit up, so I want to be revoking titles from you. So he says maybe. Yeah, I'll take that. If he rises up against me, it's no big deal. As soon as we're done with here, we'll just walk up over there and go kill him. Right, should I wait? No, there's no need to wait for these troops. There's only a few troops in there. Okay, so here, he wants to stand and fight. That's okay, we can deal with him. It's about bloody time that went through. So this war is just about over. Okay, maybe you guys start making your way up here. I don't think he's going to be that powerful. Alright, kiss goodbye to the Umayyad dynasty, because it is over. Alright. So I'll just hand these straight over to him. So we can manage it as he sees fit. And this will help keep him under our control a bit longer. Okay, so the Muslims are kicked out of Spain, some 600 years before it happened historically. Alright, we should transfer these counts over to him as well. Duke of Galicia. Yeah, you can have him now. Now these are Italians. I should create the Kingdom of Leon so that he can't do it. So if you have a look here, he's already created the Kingdom of Galicia. So I'll need to create the Kingdom of Leon and Navarra. See, this is starting to transfer into the Kingdom of Galicia. We can't have that. I wanted Andalusia to be the primary title, because it's got more territory, it's less work. So we'll also need to create Asterius as well. So 4 kingdom titles I need to hold on to, just so he doesn't create them, because he'll bloody do it. So, Kingdom of Leon. Why can't I do it? I guess I can't. Alright, what about Navarra? Okay, we can create the Kingdom of Navarra, we just don't want to give it over to him. Now, what about Asturias? Where's the Kingdom of Asterius? Can't be created. Well, I don't have enough piety anyway. Okay. Yeah, so he's gone and taken the Kingdom of Bavaria. That's not allowed. So he's still there as a duke. I need to retract that title, but obviously we're a little bit busy right now. We can actually get away with just a straight up revoke. But he might not accept it. Because he knows full well that he's the major power here. So this guy here is a count, I think. The Count of Toledo. Hand it over to him. So if we're going to die soon, which is probably going to happen... Let's be a bit of a dick in the meantime, because we can basically get away with it. So, no, not Taranto. It was Toledo, there we go. Okay. Granting him more power so that we can actually levy more troops directly from him. So what happened here? Oh, it's just nothing. I need to claim this. Now, if I win this, does that give me piety? Because it's not a holy war, right? Because they're pagan. Keep him happy. Okay, seems like you're gonna live a little while longer yet. Alright, let's just get this over with now. To take out his army. There's no need to unite these two forces. We're just going to end up taking loads of attrition, and this is all the trib he's got. It's nothing. He's a very weak king, and once we put him in jail, we'll take away his kingdom. He's not supposed to have that. Good. See, this is switched into being a castle as well. That was originally a what's it called? A tribe. That's what we want to see. We want to see these tribes disappearing. The age of tribalism is over. Duchy of Portugal's fine, just don't create any more kingdoms. Yeah, I'll take your gold, thank you very much. I need it. Okay, we've won here, there's no need to keep going. Okay, so you're in jail. Certain things of yours I need to revoke. I'll retract your kingdom. I'll hold on to that for you. And I need one of your chieftains so that I can fix it up. Let's go with this one here. But he can just stay in jail. Okay, so what we're going to do, build a castle there so we can convert this. Actually, I should have gone for this. So he's my direct vassal now. Or whatever, just leave it, it's all good. So we're at 10 out of 10. Don't need... I could get another one, but... let's just take it slow. Now, as I was saying before, if I was to revoke this title from him, we'd get a -30 penalty for a few years. Let's see, how strong is our forces? We're pretty strong. I reckon we could beat Aquitaine. He's not allowed to have that. He might accept it, which means he probably won't. create all the duchies he wants. Right now, just no kingdom titles. Right, you're not supposed to have this. As much as I'd love to get a claim on it, you can't use the Pope to claim kingdoms. So he's probably going to rise up against us. I'd be very surprised if he just hands that over. Alright, he did just hand it over. Now he'll hate my guts. But that's fine because we're about to become his guardian. Actually, maybe I should have my son be his guardian. Because we're going to die soon. I mean, we're 63 years old. He's not going to live that much longer. Now, does he still have a claim on Bavaria? Yeah, he does. So that means I'm not going to hand the kingdom over to him right now. What I'll do is I'll just make him a powerful duke, and we'll just transfer vassals over to him this way. So who's this? Of Chur. And of Tyrol. Also, now that I've got the Kingdom of Bavaria, these got my de jure people, so I can offer vassalization. They won't do it because they don't like me. Then we just send them a small gift, because I don't particularly feel like going to war with them for this. Then offer vassalization, good, and we just drag it over here. Now, of course, we need to evict them, because they are, of course, German, so we can't stand for that. So, place the claim down. Good. Offering vassalization to me is the worst thing you could have done. Okay, so she died. We need to get ourselves a new wife who's very old. There's no one available. Oh well. So that's been revoked. Handed over to him. So this one over here as well now. How does he feel about us? He doesn't like us. See if that works. It's not enough. So if we want this, we have to declare war for it. Not right now. Okay, Bohemia up here. That looks like a pretty easy target, and that's supposed to be part of Bavaria as well. Well, you know, not necessarily supposed to be, but that's what I'm decreeing for it to be. But we're still dealing with all this shit here. It's not a high priority. It's more a case of I need piety. There's this as well. Maybe we should start working this because it doesn't require us piety to sort out. How are we going militarily? 27,000 men. Oh shit. Okay, we need to fix this up. Because, obviously, if we get this to 100, we'll be able to supply a lot more troops from him. Oh, hell no. No, no. Assign Guardian. You... with me. What about... no, with him. Even though he's French, it's just about keeping him under control. Okay, now... Demands to... oh yeah, of course I know that. I know I revoked your titles, but let's just see if I can create you a new duchy. Let's see what's available here. I do need to create the Kingdom of Brittany, just so he doesn't. There's not that many duchies for me to create now. And I've got my diplomat over there improving relations. This is still controlled by rebels. He's actually winning. Alright, let's do this, because we don't have to worry about a... what's it called? Don't have to worry about a defensive pact this way, so we can sort of take our time. How are we going with the ships? 47 ships, it hasn't improved at all. Probably because we're getting fewer ships from Aquitaine. So what can we get from Aquitaine? It gives me 6,000 troops. If that's all I can get, like, I'll send him a gift of money. How many troops do I get from him now? Just need to let that go by a day. Still same number of troops. Okay, that's fine. Just start sending ships over here as quickly as possible. So this needs to be split in half. And we'll just slowly make our way over here. Can't split that any further. Are there any more ships? 3 more ships, that doesn't matter. Let me just see, if I disband them and then re-recruit them, is there more? No. He still can't get on that boat. Okay, now we can. These need to be split as well. Okay, 2,000 men. Take out the Byzantines here. Dealing with rebellions is so much easier than having to worry about that goddamn defensive pact. Alright, so I'm going to hire the troops from Italy and Bavaria, and I want them to come over here. Pat the kitty. Actually... What was this? Pet cat. Don't know why it gives them extra health, but I don't really care. And then we'll head over here when this is done. We do need to hurry. So I'll have to assault this. Because who knows how much longer this war is going to last. Actually, we're still good for time. But that being said, the longer we take, it's not good. Okay, so it's not good that you're sick, but that your pet kitty should be helping you. Okay, taking this will start giving us recurring war score. Maybe we should have taken that one first, but it doesn't really matter that much. Then all we need to do is take this from the Byzantines, which would be an effort on itself. And then Andalusia is secured, apart from the fact I've got to revoke that title. I'll let them capture this. So when they're done, they'll make their way down to Athens here. Alright. I've got to split my forces up. So we'll need to take 2 trips over to here. Oh, there were more ships. Oh well. Yeah, you better run. I'm gonna kill you. You're... How old are you? We'll go with the one who's 71. I mean, she's not very good, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, sure. It's not that expensive. Okay, when they arrive there, we can start attacking. It's good. We're gaining war score pretty quickly. So much easier than having to deal with a defensive pact. What's with the Byzantine armies being so small? Okay, get over here, gotta pick the other troops up. So after we've taken this, both of these, we then need to start working towards capturing Sicily. So how's the war going in total? It's now in favour of the Byzantine Empire, only by a small amount. If they get a white peace, that'll really suck for us. So we need to hurry. But if we capture this, it won't be in the Byzantine favour anymore. It'll be in the revolt. If we're going to root for anyone, sort of root for the revolt. Whose dynasty's in charge here? Right. And when these troops land over here, they'll be able to make the attack. Okay, we've almost landed in Athens. Look at that war score increase. And probably decrease for them. Yeah, now it's in favour of the Byzantine revolt. Now we need to make our way up over here. Okay, so Göttingen, where's that? Over here. This is finished. I'm handing that over to you. And this guy here, I want to revoke his title. Can we just upgrade to castle? We would be able to if it was Catholic. It's not. Just hold on to it. It eventually will become Catholic. Especially if I have you proselytize to it. I wonder how many of these are actually stone hill forts? Because it's way cheaper than doing it the other way around. So I'll actually start upgrading some of these. Because I'll take this one next. And if we can convert to Catholicism, it'll sort things out. Shit, I'm gonna get you over there quickly. God, it's not a moment too late. A moment too soon, I mean. I'm still not even sure if they're going to win that. Oh, yes, they did. Good. It's not going to give us any war score, but it's going to reduce their effectiveness at trying to resist the rebels. Should have just let well enough alone. Okay, now we don't have enough troops really to assault this. There's the rebels. If we fight them in battle, I think that'll be good. Alright, that's good. That should provide us with a lot of war score. Way down here. Alright, it's going to take them forever to get back home, so just disband them. Won't take you long. Alright, so we've got a hold of this territory here. Now, you're not Catholic. So we need to make him Catholic somehow. Unless you just want to outright revoke it, but we've already got a big penalty on us at the moment. Minus 30. No, it's not going to see that from him. Yeah, so we need to wait a few more years before we can revoke any more titles, because we don't want any Greeks in the area. Okay, good. This has been converted. So now we can. Wait, what? Oh, maybe somebody else. I thought it said, oh no, this county here was, no, Göttingen, this one here was converted to Catholicism. Okay, never mind. Okay, you need to stop that. Whatever. Should stop that. Alright, how bad are things with this? This bad was not that bad. Alright, let's go into our prison and see about... Who's this? Duke of Beja. How did we get you? We're no longer a traitor anymore, so I'll just ransom you off. I could use the money. Just let that go. Alright, I can usurp Duchy of Sardinia. It's not really a big deal. If I send him a gift, it helps a little bit, and then if I award some stupid titles to him, it's not going to matter because we'll be taking these off him soon after. There we go. Now we just need to wait until this is gone, we can make the claim on it, and then get rid of him and hand it over to him. Claim on it. And get rid of this Greek bastard. Oh, no, wait, he's Catalan. Well, it doesn't matter, get rid of him. Oh, how did we get this? I guess it's not really a bad thing they conquered it, but he's not supposed to have that. We're going to create a different kingdom for all that. At some point we'll revoke it. Not right now, though. So we'll grant him this title. There you go. So we just need to grab this. Now that's obviously going to be a lot harder to take. But it can actually be quicker. We just need to... Oh, that is bad. Contracted smallpox. Which kills half of those infected. How could this have happened? Is there smallpox here? Damn it. He may live, he may not. 50-50 chance. I think we should get you married right now. Who's this? Well, we can get her to whatever. He needs to have a son before he dies. Because that way it'll inherit to him. Now, if he dies, who knows who's going to be the heir? One of my cousins or something like that. And that could really fuck up all of these titles that we're trying to hold on to. So don't you dare die. Of course, reduced fertility is not going to help. Okay, smallpox is gone from here, so hopefully it gets lifted. But that's really bad. Okay, what are we going to do now? And I could just build this, as opposed to waiting. What's your chances of converting it? County religion converted, 1.58%, not very good. And he gets wounded. Oh my god, this keeps getting worse. Appoint someone else. So he's wounded and he's... Oh god. Alright, so how bad is this now? So when we die, our heir is him. Any title lost on succession? Actually, this could actually work out better. This guy here is our grandson. Because there's no title loss on succession. And I needed to take away the Kingdom of Galicia away from him anyway. This actually works out better. The only problem here is that we've already got a son. And he's not allowed to have multiple children. Well, we can sort that out when he comes into power. How old is he? He's still young, okay. And he's been reigning his entire life. So, a shame about him. He was really good at one point, but he fucking died of smallpox. It's a good thing we've made backup plans. So all of his children dies. But that's okay. His line isn't ended because, like I said, it's his grandchild. It's the son of his daughter. I kind of need you to die now. Because if he has another child, another son... Because what I could do is I come into power and just divorce her straight away. Out of all my heirs, I'm glad it was him. He does have a brother, though. But his brother has nothing to inherit. You should stop that. So people might be wondering, why didn't I get him married earlier on? Oh, she ended up dying. Why didn't we marry him off earlier on? He could have had a son. Well, because he was the designated heir. The reason for it is because while I'm holding on to multiple kingdom titles, if I have multiple sons, these kingdom titles will be inherited by them, and then it'll just fuck things up a hell of a lot. So looking at Burgundy, for example, it's halfway done for the most part. Britannia as well, heavily being transferred over. Could do a holy war here for some more piety. Because that'd be pretty damn easy. How many troops do we have? 28,000. So we're trying to improve relations with him, so we can get more troops out of him. Let's just sell off more of these prisoners before they die in here. God, I can't believe how old he's getting. Oh, damn it, she's pregnant. I hope she has a daughter. Otherwise, I may have to find some way to get you killed. Which is not that difficult, we just put him in really shitty situations. How's our threat? I need this, but I'm just not confident about taking on the Byzantines right now. How many troops can we get out of view? 5,000. From Aquitaine we can get 7,000. From Middle Francia we can get nearly 8,000. From Bavaria we can get 800. And Italy 4,000. I can raise my troops from here. Pretty sure we were his mentor as well. He's got a lot of piety. Just don't spend it because when he's he has another son. What we should do, and this is a terrible thing to do, because we're about to die. He's not going to live that much longer. Like this is a really terrible thing to do. I can, if I want, imprison him and execute him. And what that's going to do is ensure that the other guy has only one son, because when he dies, it'll be forgotten. And we need to hurry up and actually die. It's in our best interest to die now. So it's a shit thing to do, but let's do it. So we imprison him, and then execute imprisoned. Now, of course, he will hate my guts for that, because I'm a tyrant. Executed your child, but he still actually likes me because of all the other things. Now I need to commit suicide. So I'm going to need an army. And I need to I need to command this army and go and die. It's a terrible thing to do. Had to be done. We can get away with a lot of atrocities at the end of our reign. So there'll probably be some factions starting to brew up. He still likes me. He probably hates my guts for that. So no more foreign wars. We've got to prepare for the succession. It's infidel, so let's do that and just put someone else in charge. Get rid of these Saxon shits. So I can upgrade that to castle, but it needs to be converted to Catholicism first. Okay, so that didn't get us killed. Maybe let's just pick on people. Let's have a look. Duke Thierry the Just. No. High Chief of Holstein. Yeah, let's go picking him. Just got to be as violent as possible and hopefully get him killed. I really want to convert this. Well, I'll tell you what. If we just grant it over to him, he'll be able to convert it later down the track. At the end of the day, it's no longer the primary title there. Why can't I revoke your shit? Oh, because I'm not used to your liege. So these guys are starting to convert to different religions as well. What? How the fuck did he die? So this is now Bavaria. How the fuck did he die? Ah, he was fighting in battle down there. What a disaster. Well, at least we have no title loss in succession. It's just... my family members are dying. And I executed his son unnecessarily. Alright, so you're younger, aren't you? That could be better. Now you're already married. It's a good thing there are so many Karling Dynasty people around now. I'm just gonna ransom you off. Or maybe not. So I took this. Let's hang on. Let's upgrade it this way. Because if you convert it this way, it'll build all the other holdings, so make it more valuable. But I don't know if the technology there is going to be good enough. Can I just... No, just revoke it. Needs to be handed over to them. Holy War for Moravia. It's fine if they want to do that. Alemannia, that's supposed to go to him. I'm holding too many duchy titles. And Duchy of Baden. There you go. Duchy of Saxony is fine. Just you're not going to get the kingdom. Okay, we've got a bit of piety that we can take this away from him now. Duchy of Tangier, that's fine. It would actually be a bad idea to have another son at this point, like divorce her and have another son, because we're too old. He'd only be an infant by the time he comes into power. So this is another one of our grandsons. That's why it's good to have daughters. I just want to die. Okay, so I really want to take this as well. How's our military? It's not good. Because we're a tyrant, obviously people are pissed off at us. Oh man, I got a lot of cash. Alright, let's build some stuff. Improve our militia out here. Good, that'll bolster this number here by a significant amount, probably by close to 1,000 men. Doesn't look like Middle Francia is winning this. Declare a holy war for Mecklenburg. This gives us an opportunity to actually die. Resist fouling pulses, yep. Because I need to have better control over his lineage. My grandson here. How many troops do I have? 24,000 plus them, so 27,000. We'll probably need to throw everything that we've got at this, just because the defensive pact is going to be pretty nasty. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I want you in there as soon as possible. So he's not giving me very many troops. So over here, I need to be commanding this. Why are we already at minus 41%? Because certain territories of ours are already occupied. Really? Is that over here? Well, it doesn't matter. This is an easy holy war. All we have to do is capture these two settlements here, and then it's 100%. Doesn't matter how many other things that they've done. Occupy all their territory, we win. Denmark's not that powerful. I reckon we could hit them as well. It's just not really worth it just yet, right now. Once we've taken Saxony, then we'll go for it. Not taken Saxony, once we've organized Saxony. Okay, we take this holding here and we win. Straight to 100%. There we go. Bullying small people, that's easy. Alright, so that was an easy one. But still, it would have been great to lose our king. That's what I preferred. I don't want to hold on to these territories for too long. Alright, so let's just let's upgrade these. Because I'll need to give this to Middle Francia. So, yeah. I could have just handed over to the tribal vassals, but they're useless to me. So let's actually make this worth something. So we need 110 gold. Well, I'm sure there's gold in the dungeons. Not a whole lot. Now these things cost prestige to make. That's interesting. Thank fuck. It's about goddamn time. So, Emperor Boson, our grandson. He died in battle. A godly man who executed his great-grandson. Anyway, surrounded by enemies and rivals. Oh, shit. Charles Eos died bravely on the field of battle. Did we? Oh, over here, did we? Oh, very nice. That's what we want to see. Okay. So, we are also the King of Bavaria. Well, I never gave that kingdom up. Is there people trying to kill me? How old are you? 25 years old. Your heir is your father. We definitely don't want that. Your heir should be your brother. Because he's got nothing to inherit. We should actually make him the King of Bavaria now. So, grant him all of our titles in Bavaria. They'd be up the top, wouldn't they? Not the kingdom just yet, because there's envious people out there that want to take it from him. Where's the other one? Aquileia. There it is. Okay, good. Now, our wife here is pretty good, but I'm considering divorcing her just because we don't want to have a son just yet. So how old are you though? He's 25 years old. Now cancel this, we don't want any plots. So, the succession ended up being quite good. What's this? No heir of my dynasty. That's okay, well, I guess we need to sort that out then. I mean, surely my brother should be made. Oh, you motherfucker, abandon that. So how much support do we have? Not much. First thing we need to do is start gaining support. Now, there's probably going to be opinion of predecessor stuff. So you see, he's still got a weak claim in the Kingdom of Bavaria, so we need to hold on to it for the time being. Also, I need to transfer these vassals over to you. Of Tyrol that don't like me. And this priest of Chur. Now, this guy over here, how does he feel about me? He doesn't like me because he's a title claimant. I could declare war to go and take it. And maybe let's not worry about that right now. How much does he like me? Only a little bit. He's only 1 year old. I really regret doing that. So what's he got? Attacking High Chief in Holy War for Tangier. Fine. So you like me because of opinion of predecessor, which won't last that long. I really need to take this to establish the Kingdom of Andalusia, but we're just not in a good position to do that right now. How's your ambitions? Let's have a look. Have a son. It's really not urgent. How old's your wife? 25? Okay. Then you need to improve your diplomacy. He's stressed. It's not good. Don't die on us. Hang on. He's 11 years old. We should become his guardian. That way he'll like me a little bit more. I need to be able to rely on his troops. So, doesn't like us that much at the moment. Italy's neutral. What can we do to... Hang on, I'm sure there's like... Yeah, there's stuff down here that we can deal with to give it to him. So we need to revoke... I should just be able to revoke it because she's a heretic. Yeah, only Fraticelli vassals will care. So let's get rid of her. That way it doesn't even cost me any piety. Good. You're out of here. And we'll grant this over here. Got to get support of the nobles. Are there any other Fraticelli motherfuckers down here that we can... Yep. You're revoked. So, how are we going with all this? There's no French culture there, but what about the French lords? They should all be French. Yep. That's what we want to see. Good. Okay. Good. Let's take this and hand that over to him. What? So you're French, that's good. What about you? Italian. This guy's not even fucking Catholic. Stop back and plot. Okay, so good. We've got him under control now. He's created the Duchy of Apulia. I kind of wanted to do that though, because I need to attack them for this, but you know, later. Maybe I should have done it. Oh well. What? Hang on. Stop this. What other duchy titles do we hold at the moment? We hold the Duchy of Benevento. We can transfer that over to him. What else do I hold? I know I hold a lot of kingdom titles. Duchy of Cologne. Right, I need to... Okay, this guy can be transferred over. Because he's French. So this guy here, he's French, he can be transferred over. And this guy here, also French. Alright, good. Transfer them over. And then give him the duchy. Because we need as much out of them as possible. And then Cleave, I think that is. Yep, transfer him in. There's less people that hate me as well. No, don't send me a gift. Grant title, Duchy of Cologne. Good. Well, that's been made. Okay, so that's done now. Go back to doing this. Okay, so we've got the Kingdom of Italy and the Kingdom of Middle Francia under our control. The Kingdom of Galicia and the Kingdom of Aquitaine are not yet under our control. I mean, they're under our control, they don't like us yet. So we've increased our support. If we can get their support, we'll be able to wage war on the Byzantines, no problem. But what can I do about this? There's no more claims for me to press for him. I mean, that's why we have our diplomat there trying to... Okay, my demands is... Oh yeah, I know it's too big, because we're waiting for these things to finish. So we should be seeing these transfer into Middle Francia. It's continuing on, that's good. Maybe we should pick on a small target to begin with. To begin our reign. To someone easy. Like maybe Kent? Well, I need to put a claim on that first. I did say Britannia needs to be next. But we've got to get... How's our fleet? It's getting better. We could ferry about 5,500 troops across at a time. Problem is that there might be about 20,000 soldiers sitting here, and ferrying 5,000 troops at a time, that could be difficult. So more ships would be useful. If I sent you a gift, increase relation by 44, it wouldn't be enough. I can declare war on you for Salzburg. I just don't want to worry about that right now. Danzig over here, that's just one region. Okay, since we finished constructing the actually it's not enough. The militia areas, we should be getting more troops from here, but we did recently raise these levies. At least no one's trying to assassinate me, or you absolutely must not fight. Literally, if he dies, it's game over. Well, I've got two things. Magnificent painting and the Finger of St. John. Good. Extra prestige, which is not really a big deal. But yeah, the more of these treasury things we can get, the better. I hope all the treasury stuff isn't locked behind more paywalls. Okay, so we're at an hour and a half here, so we'll end the episode here. So overall, we didn't really conquer a whole lot, but we conquered important territories, like this one over here, and the Umayyads are gone. Still, there are issues that we need to deal with. At least we've got a relatively young king here now, and there's high potential. I mean, he's a bit of a coward, but that's okay. We'll sort things out. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 8 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.